Good afternoon, YouTube. I am back with another nutritional video going over how you can upregulate your metabolism so you can eat more food and stay shredded or lose some weight, maintain your weight, whatever you want to do. So, right now I'm just eating my pre-workout meal, so ignore my my bites during the video. But so first thing you want to do to upregulate your metabolism is clean up your diet. So by all means, like, you're going to want to have pizza every once in a while and whatnot, but try to keep that to a minimum. Don't eat too much. We'll get into it later, but the more muscle mass you have, the more size you have to your body, the more you can afford to cheat. But that's going to depend on your diet too throughout the week. So yeah, you want to stick to cleaner foods, higher protein, higher fiber. Lots of fruits and vegetables are great. They're great fillers and they don't taste that bad. You just think they do. So it's nothing for me to sit down, eat a bag of broccoli. I can stomach that pretty easily. Put it down, probably a bag, probably 5 to 10 minutes. But it's going to sit in my stomach. It's going to keep me full for a while. Another thing, I have issues with wanting to eat a lot of junk food. Like, whenever I start eating junk food, I can't stop. It's one candy bar right after the other till I want to vomit, basically. So I have to be careful on not eating stuff that's going to trigger me to do that. Once in a while I'm able to do it, I'm able to keep self-control, but if I do it too often, the sugar cravings, they get the best of me. So to counter that, what I do is I eat a lot of fruit. As you can see in the background, right about there, I have a bag of apples. If I get a craving for something sweet or a snack, I just grab an apple. It's 70 calories, and by the time it digests all the fiber, I'm barely getting any calories out of it. I mean, if I'm eating 20 of them a day, then yeah, but for the 2-3 that I eat, that's not that big of a deal, especially now that I'm out of contest prep. So that's the one thing. Clean up your diet, eat healthier foods. I don't have to tell you what's healthy foods. You guys know what's healthy foods. Low calorie, high volume. If you're trying to bulk, just keep it with clean carbs, high protein, and a moderate fat. You don't have to get crazy with the fat. So, all right. So, tip number 2 would be to build more muscle. So, having more muscle, there's a couple different benefits to it that's going to burn up more calories. For one, your basic metabolic rate. As soon as you start building more muscle, you're going to burn calories off and building the muscle in that process. So there's a win scenario. That's why I would recommend everyone to lift weights. And I mean, not heavy, but lift weights till you're decently fatigued. I mean, you don't want to go really above 25 reps. But when you get to like 20-25 reps, you should be like, your muscle should be cramping up, at least. So there's one benefit of having more muscle or lifting weights. Second thing is, when you have more muscle, your basic metabolic rate goes up. To support the muscle mass, your body has to burn off extra calories. So your basic metabolic rate goes up. So that's without moving. You're just laying in bed, just having that extra muscle there, you burn off extra calories. And the third way having more muscle helps you out is every step that you take. Say you gain 10 pounds of muscle. You worked all year long, you got your newbie gains, 10 pounds of muscle. That extra 10 pounds of muscle, every time you take a step, your body has to work harder to carry that extra 10 pounds. If you gain a pound in your arm, every time you lift your arm up like this to reach for something, you're lifting up an extra pound on your arm. So you can see how having more muscle can benefit you. I mean, you can burn off a ton of extra calories by just having that extra muscle on you. And yes, by carrying extra body fat, you can get the same energy consumption with walking around. which is why whenever a lot of obese people diet and they start with like 1,500 calories, they end up crashing off of it because the calorie deficit is way too big. A lot of larger people need to start dieting at like 2,500 calories to start out. Or if they're severely obese, I mean, all the way up to 3,000 calories to start out, just because of how much extra weight they're carrying around. They don't want to be in too much of a deficit, because even for them, eating like what a normal person should eat may be unhealthy because of how big the calorie deficit is. So with that being said, the next way to burn off more calories is to be more active. A lot of times, like whenever I came out of my prep, or if you come off of a diet, what you want to do is not go out and celebrate because, yeah, you hit your goal, let's go eat cake. Like, no, you don't want to do that. You hit your goal and then you up your calories to where maintenance would be at. So let's say you're an average guy, 150 pounds, maybe 5'10", 5'11", not very big. You diet down, you get to a healthy weight, and you are dieting at 1,800 calories, which is sort of low in my opinion, especially if you're going to be active. But if you're not active, that's a good place to start at. So you end your diet there. Then you up your calories to say 2,000 calories. Well, if you're maintaining that, that's great. You stay there. What you want to do is when you up those calories, chances are you're going to move more. Your needs going to go up because you're no longer in a calorie deficit. Your body's getting more calories. It's sending signals to start moving around, So whenever you start moving around more, what happens? You put yourself back in a calorie deficit again, because now 2,000 calories is no longer maintenance because you're moving around more. So you slowly up the calories. So you go from 2,000 calories to maybe 2,200 calories. And like an extra snack or two. And then if you're self-conscious about it, your NEAT might go up again. Or you might be like, well, I can take a few extra steps here on this lunch break or whatnot and get an extra 500,000 steps out of this break. So you walk around more, what happens? You burn off more calories. Okay, now you're at 2,200 calories, and that's a deficit. You up the calories more, and you keep on adding meals. So you don't, some people operate better on lower meals. A lot of people, I think it would help them out if they're eating multiple meals and eating more meals. So my belief is, though, you keep on adding meals, that way you're eating more consistently throughout the day. Your body's expecting more food to be coming in, so it becomes not as, stingy with the calories, as you could say. It uses them more frivolously. So it might upregulate your body temperature. It might do different things with your body that burns off more calories. So you're adding in more meals, becoming more consistent with the meals, making sure you're eating clean foods too. And that's going to help you drastically to burn off some extra calories along the way. Right now, I'm eating 8 meals a day, all of them being about right around 500 calories, some more, some less, equals out to right around 4,000 calories by the end of the day. I've been at 4,000 calories for the last 2 weeks, and over the last 2 weeks, I have dropped a total of 5 or 6 pounds now. So, I mean, it's still putting me in a drastic deficit, but I'm going to the gym. I'm working out hardcore. And one thing that I really don't comprehend, so I remember watching a video a while back about, what's his name? He's an Olympia competitor. Okay, he was an Olympia competitor. I can't think of his name. I'm having a mind fart right now. But he was going into the bulk and he was eating 3,500 calories. Now, I don't know what Olympia competitor that's in open bodybuilding that is on stage at I think he was 230s, 240s. And he said he's going into a bulk at 3,500 calories. And I mean, I call crap on that, because I'm 240 right now, and I'm at 10% body fat. I mean, I'm nowhere near his size, and plus the guy's only like 5'8". So I don't know, like, what he was trying, like, maybe he was trying to keep people from bulking so much, but 3,500 calories for that amount of muscle mass, I think, is a straight up lie. It's like people saying they're eating 10,000 calories because they have to eat it to gain weight or maintain weight. Like, no. You aren't eating 10,000 calories to maintain your weight or lose weight. And the same way with a bodybuilder telling you that, or professional bodybuilder telling you that he's eating 3,000, 3,500 calories on the bulk. That's just, at that size, that's just crap. Because I'm at 4,000 calories and I'm losing weight. I'd like to have someone explain to me how that makes sense. So if anyone wants to comment, explain to me how that makes sense. I'm 6'3", right now about 238 pounds, 10% body fat roughly, and losing weight, eating 4,000 calories a day for 2 weeks straight now. So yeah, try explaining that one to me. So back to what I was saying. As long as you're eating clean, building more muscle, and moving more, you are going to be able to eat more food and maintain the same weight that you're at. So if you have any questions or like more videos like this, I am going to be going over how my diet's going to be switching up here in the next video. Next week I'm upping my calories. This week I'm in about 4,000 to 4,200 roughly. Next week it's going up to 4,700 calories roughly. 4,500 to 4,700 calories. I'm going to keep on slowly upping it. Going to add in a 9th meal. That way I'm eating every hour and a half throughout the day, keeping the food steady. But yeah, I'll be going over that here either this weekend or the beginning of next week. So keep your ears tuned for that. And yeah, I guess I'll see you then. Have a great day and have a great weekend. Enjoy your 4th of July.